started back up.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
You're the second refresh.
Unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what?
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Just not call you that.
Not the laptop.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football.
Oh, shoot, you texted me a couple minutes ago.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this
No,
on
I
4th
just
and a yard. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On first down, they run with Kamara as he'll take it forward for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Micah Parsons get
Micah
Parsons
Parsons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's how to run from this nigga. This nigga stuck, man.
I ain't trust that nigga's speed. Oh, that nigga's already fast. I think that nigga ran like a 4.3.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a
Michael
strong
Parsons.
drive as they come up 2nd and
That nigga
12.
fast as shit. Yes, he did, nigga. Or 4.4. That's still
Another
for a
try
DM,
after
my
the
nigga. What the
first down
fuck,
sack.
Astro? What are you
Wilson.
talking about? That's fast as fuck.
Pressure coming, and they
4.4 is like a
once
92
again.
speed.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Nah, he ran low for us.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Catch is made.
You gotta get there, man. You gotta get there, little nigga.
Touchdown Bengals. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown on the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in
I
scoring.
don't think PS2 got acrobat, bro.
All season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Picked up by Denzel Ward. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape.
It's fucking weird. He get this much pressure.
About it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ryan D-line is fucking
forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Not a whole lot there.
Exactly, nigga. This nigga's got Michael Parsons speedster coming off the edge, nigga. No.
He has that opportunity. He may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Damn, why the fuck Miles Garrett came down
good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Micah Parsons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He's proving his worth defensively.
My nigga, you got the Texans right wide open. What are you doing?
For his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going,
boy, I try to accuse a nigga. Y'all check transaction. I touch shit on these niggas.
Nobody calling you.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, before y'all start trying to, go ahead check that shit.
Fuck nigga, all we seen niggas that be no weed, nigga.
You said what?
No ability. That's what it is, just the ability.
And up to
Exactly,
about the
nigga.
26-yard line, just across the 25.
No, I didn't pause it.
Yeah, nigga, like that Michael Parsons coming off the edge.
You said what here?
He won't get
Put your
ball.
coaching hat on here now. What's the
That's
game
what
plan
what?
for the second half?
I think
Because the D-line is new.
because I thought
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up
It was
by
Aaron
Bryson
Donald coming
Taylor.
out the middle too, yeah.
You said what, Kira?
the way you envision things to start out the third.
God, Aaron Donald coming up that middle, boy.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Here's a run now with Kittle. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-2.
It's like Aaron Donald coming up the middle. Then Michael Parsons coming on the edge. So when you step up.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Like when you can't run out. Then when you step up, Trav, the nigga Aaron Donald right there.
They'll get him down shy of the 20.
Coming behind.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Fields now to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second
receivers, bro.
game, his 6th on the year.
Receivers.
And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From just inside the 20.
You better beat that nigga out.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
What the?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they do.
He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. On 1st down, Wilson being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Zach Wilson, 40 yards. And the Browns get a score closer. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Fields. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Again, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, Fields. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So at the same time, so you can't beat me. You can't beat me. You can't beat this sad nigga. You can't beat me, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
So
you can't beat me.
Field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
You can't beat me.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Zach Wilson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
I want the same team from last year.
Make this now an 11-point deficit.
Sorry.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Y'all get that message I sent to the group chat? Huh? We quit out here.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
It ain't seen, buddy.
A lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up the lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
They don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On 2nd and 10, Fields. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up.
They go to hate and shit.
And a big turnover there.
Come back to the mic and this nigga talking shit, bro.
It looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football,
and he about to be consistent in the playoffs,
to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the 4th.
He won in 2 in the playoffs.
Kamara in the passing game, and this one will be taken up.
He only been
right at the 7th.
3 times.
That catch good for only a.
No, he did. He only been twice.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Oh man, here you go. My fault, gangster. I forgot you know everything. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say, bro.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Wasn't Zeke suspended that year? So he wasn't.
They'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. A 10th carry for Kamara. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
We about to, yeah, you're right. We asked. Yeah, we asked. You're right.
And right side, Henry's got it. And some room to work.
I respect me.
Off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Oh, my God.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now after the score, it's Parkey on the kick.
Yeah, that nigga's his ass, isn't it? I'm talking about on my team, they asked.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful. And this is what. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
We gonna see, right?
And the Browns are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case,
he be forced. It's like he be forcing
shit. Give their team a chance.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Kamara gets it again on second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Which one you about to wait, what are we watching that?
And his shoulder been out of socket or something.
What was that?
And a nickel look here for the Bengals.
He got turf toe or something?
Alright.
Oh shit. My toe broken. Man.
Yes.
Now Wilson.
Yeah. You could tell something when something wrong with him when he got that face.
Which one you want to watch? I seen it. Ant-Man was wrong. I seen it.
Boy, so another interception, CD.
Yeah,
it feels like he's starting to unravel.
You already seen it?
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
Yeah, I ain't never said nothing bad.
Isn't like a regular Ant-Man too?
Mistakes though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether.
Isn't like an Ant-Man was just him? I didn't see the one before.
Chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Yeah, come on.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's across for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was retarded.
That should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, you do not know who Brett Hundley, the light-skinned nigga. This you thought he was talking about Brett Favre. That nigga off the yerks.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't.
I can't see it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
You know, the main reason why I want us to win a Super Bowl is
it sounds like my Disney Plus.
80% of the time, the team expecting it.
It's on my Disney Plus.
The ball, which is what we saw here.
Oh, not my shit.
That number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Yeah, that's the only team I'm worried about because they defense. I'm telling you.
Play clock down to 0.
No, it's like they not good against the run like that. Like niggas be running on them.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course.
Yeah, I'm talking about the games that I watch, niggas be running on them. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Cause the two games that I watch, even when they played the Vikings had a couple big runs.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
That's what I was saying.
It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only worried about two teams.
The tempo in this case, down a couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengals.
I'm really just scared to go in the Lambeau.
The Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. To try again after the sack, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And Tom Brady in the playoffs is scary too. I don't know.
It's just not completely calculated correctly.
And we almost beat them boys.
Last week and this week after that one.
The first game of the season, so I don't know.
A player is those 6 inches between the ears, but right now it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if office, the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
How long Mike Evans is staying out?
That number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can buy.
I know Antonio Brown coming back.
Coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
You're not gonna watch it if you already seen that unique picture.
Being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, that early momentum continues here as they move to
we might play our first round because they gonna give it to is they still gonna like so say that
and they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to